is we're going to do a safe start. We'll tell the examiner shifting lever is in neutral.
Shifting lever is in neutral.
Parking brake is set.
Parking brake is set.
I'm going to start the engine.
Start the engine.
Tell them that my ABS indicator light comes on and goes off. Next, I'm going to start at the very top. My interior lights securely attached, no damage, loose or missing parts. I'll move from there to my windshield. Windshield securely attached, no damage, loose or missing parts. I can visibly see, it's not dirty. I can show them that my windshield wipers work, and I can also show them that my windshield wiper fluid works. Okay? Then I cut my windshield wipers off. Then I go to my mirrors. My mirrors on my right side are both securely attached, no damage, loose or missing parts, and I can see down the right side of my box truck. Left side mirror securely attached, no damage, loose or missing parts, and I can visibly see down the left side of my box truck. Next, I'm going to come inside, put on my seatbelt for the examiner, let them know that it is securely attached, no damage, loose or missing parts, has no rips and or tears. Then I'm going to go to my seat. I have a air seat. Show them how it goes down and how it comes back up. That's how I can adjust it up and down. Show them how I can adjust it going frontwards and backwards. Okay. Next, I'll go to my, on the driver's side on the floor. As soon as you open the door, you can see a fire extinguisher on the floor.
Okay.
Securely attached, no damage, loose or missing parts, is fully charged. Next, what we're going to do is the triangles, the reflective triangles are underneath the bench seat. They're inside a box. It's 3 of them. They're secured. If we need them, we can use them. Right here, it says spare electrical fuses. Our spare electrical fuses are in here. All right, once we're in there, we're going to come over here to our shifting lever. Shifting lever, we can show them how it goes into reverse, neutral, overdrive, drive, so on and so forth. So we'll put it back in neutral. Again, knowing the fact that our parking brake is set. We'll then tell them down on the floor, our accelerator, securely attached, no damage, loose or missing parts, and there's no debris underneath. Our brake, securely attached, no damage, loose or missing parts. And again, there's no debris underneath the brake that would impact its ability to be engaged. Next, I look and see if I have tilt steering, and it looks like I do. So I'll show them this is how I can adjust my tilt steering by pulling this out, and then I can make any adjustments. Okay, that's my tilt steering. Next, I want to show him that there is less than 2 inches of play in the steering wheel. Okay?
Less than 2 inches of play.
Less than 2 inches of play. Then I'll put on my left turn signal, show him that it works. Right turn signal works. My 4-ways.
You're up and over, yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So my 4-ways are working properly. All right, I can see them. I'll cut them off. Okay. Next, I will let them know that my city horn is working properly. My air horn is working properly. Then I'll come over here and tell him about my speedometer working from left to right. My speedometer is at 0. That's because we are idling. Okay. Next, I'll tell him that my DEF fluid, I've got a full tank. My gasoline or diesel fuel she's at a full tank. My air supply on the front and the rear is at 120 psi. My water temperature, which is up here, she's normal. Okay. She's not running hot. She's at normal, cool temperature. My RPMs is at 700. That's normal. All right. Now, what we'll do is we'll come over here. We'll cut on our fan control. I hear the fan working. The fan is blowing. I hear it. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the fan in combo so that now I can take my hand and make sure that this is working. And then also, no, I'm sorry, I got to put it over here. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine.
This is combo. This is combo too, but when on this combo, I need to do the upper defroster.
Okay.
And the lower, and I can feel both of them working.
Okay. Upper. And lower.
Okay? I can feel both of them working. This wasn't even pushed all the way in. Wow. New truck. Brand new. Okay? All right. Then, this is my temperature control. Summer months like today is super hot. We got the air on, so we keep it on the blue for cool. Winter months, we cut this AC off and then put her over here. Okay? All right. So now we can put this back over here since we're, all right, get some air. All right. Now, the next step is to go to the LAB test. This is the LAB test. This is where we're going to do the air brakes test. The first thing we want to do is make sure we're at 120, and we are. Then we're going to put the transmission in a low gear. So I'll put it in OD. Then what I want to do is hit the accelerator and tug on it because I want to make sure that this parking brake is holding. And she's holding.
Okay.
Okay? Next, I'm going to release the parking brake, and I'm going to go 5 miles per hour, and then I'm going to hit the brakes super hard. I want you guys to hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so now tell the examiner that the truck, the front brakes, did not pull to the left, nor did they pull to the right.
Mm-hmm.
So with my foot on the brake, light pressure on the brake, okay, I'm going to cut the engine off. Okay, cut the engine all the way off. All the way. You see, I'm bringing it all the way back.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to listen for the sounds of air leaks outside the cab. There are no leaks. Next, I'm going to turn the key on, but do not start the engine. So you see my dash comes back on.
Mm-hmm.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check to make sure that I'm not losing 4 pounds of pressure within 1 minute. Again, my foot must be still lightly pressured on the brake.
You said 4 pounds. Was it 3?
4 pounds of pressure in 1 minute.
Okay.
4 pounds of. You know what? Forgive me. Thank you. It is 3 pounds of pressure in a minute. I'm thinking semi.
I'm sorry.
I'm so used to the semi. It's 3 pounds of pressure in a minute. This is a straight truck. So 3 pounds of pressure in a minute is equivalent to 1 pound of pressure every 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
So we have to count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The gauge is steady. Do you want me to count for the full minute? He will say no. At that point, we've completed the 2 L's of the LAB. Listening, checking for leaks outside, and then doing a visual check, making sure we're not losing more than 3 pounds of pressure in a minute. Now we move to the A portion where we want to check to see when the alarm and the warning light is activated. So we start pumping. Pumping, pump. It should come on by 60 PSI by law. There she goes.
Wow.
My warning light and alarm was activated at 60 PSI. 60 PSI.
My warning lights and alarm
was activated at 60 PSI.
60 PSI.
Now, I am going to continue to pump until the parking brake is reset. And she should pop somewhere between 20 and 40 PSI.
Oh, wow.
My parking brake popped at 40 PSI.
Perfect.
Now I am going to do a safe start. Verify that the transmission is in neutral. Parking brake is set. Start the engine. And my ABS indicator light came on and went off. That officially completes the interior pre-trip inspection.
Good. Okay.